Hi, this is Mark Soden with Instant Interviews.
Hi, I'm Sonia Fierce, and I'm a noise artist.
Can you tell us what led you to noise?
You know what? I guess for me, I was always, wanting to be mentally intrigued very young. I started in orchestra. I actually followed my sister everything she did. She did dance, I did dance. She did, baton, I did baton. So she did orchestra, so I joined orchestra, and I found myself finally doing music. I didn't realize that, and I fell in love with orchestra. I fell in love with playing music. So then I played the upright bass, and, I got really good at it. And then when I was 15 years old, I discovered punk rock. And that's kind of how it started for me, I loved the aggression. I loved the, F the world mentality, F the system, like that sort of thing. So I was in punk bands, I've been playing in punk bands since I was 15 years old. I'm 31 now, and my mother bought me my first electronic bass. She supported all the weird things I wanted to do. So then I was playing punk rock. Yeah, she's actually my angel. So I was playing punk rock, and then now I'm in a band right now that I've been in for 7 years. It's called Bastidas. And I love it. These guys are my brothers. We've been playing for a long time, and we started doing more experimental. Even though we all have punk rock roots, but we kind of got a little bit bored of that. We wanted to take it into another direction, so we started getting a little bit experimental punk rock and incorporating Latin jazz stuff into it, and then it was fun. And then after that, I was just like, dude, this is not enough. I need more.
And here comes the noise.
Yeah, so I went to recording school when I was 21. I was like, okay, I'm bored. So that's when I went to recording school. I was like, okay, I want to record myself. I want to learn the trade. So I went to recording school, and I guess the first thing that threw me to noise was taking the electronic course. It was a prerequisite. It was a prerequisite for a certification program that I took at a junior college, so I didn't have to pay for anything. I got really lucky. Financial aid,
Absolutely.
It's good to be poor. It sucks to be average.
Okay.
Anyhow, so yeah, I fell in love with electronics. I fell in love with manipulating electronics. I wanted to be an inventor. I wanted to be a mad scientist after that. After I figured out you can do anything you want with signal, pretty much,
Yeah.
So I fell in love with it, and I started circuit bending right away. Nobody I knew did it, so nobody really inspired me. I inspired myself. So then I started doing, yeah, it is. None of my friends understand it or even care about it, so, I can't really share it with anybody. So I started doing that, and then, a couple years later, I started producing music with it. So, and that's what leads me to now, I'm playing shows. I feel like I'm a little mad science. I currently have a hybrid setup. It's analog and digital, and I've been having a lot of fun discovering and learning and breaking stuff.
Tell us about your gear.
It started with just, simple electronic toys that I'd get at the thrift store. I knew that I was going to have to break a lot of stuff before I got good at it.
Right.
And I did. I broke actually some good stuff too, but that's besides the point. So I started with little cheap thrift store toys, 99-cent store toys, and I kind of, started working my way up, and then I wanted to produce music, so I have Ableton Live because my friend, he's like really into techno. He's like, yeah, for what you do, you should try Ableton Live. So, I got Ableton Live. My friend gave me a launch pad, which changed my life forever because I didn't know what a launch pad was. He's like, hey, I have an extra launch pad. I'm like, what's that? I don't know anything. He's like, dude, it's free. Learn how to use it. Teach yourself. So, YouTube, you can learn anything you want on YouTube. So I, incorporated my launch pad, and basically I have a Mackie mixer, which, gets all the signals from the different toys. I also have like a little drum machine. I have my Mac, and I remember when I was in punk rock, I told myself I will never play with the computer on stage. I was one of those people, analog forever. You realize you're limiting yourself, It's not like, unless you're using like pre-made patches, everything I do is on the fly and it's live. I don't play anything pre-recorded. So that was my thing. I had to do that because I'm so stubborn. And so basically, the way my system works is, I do have some pre-record stuff, and they are samples that I record with my phone or something. So, they're samples that I got from space, pretty much. So it's not like I'm getting something that I downloaded. Yeah, it's mine, exactly. And I keep it in there, and, whenever I feel like busting them out, I use it. But anyhow, I feed the analog toys through my mixer, and then I send my mixer to my launch pad. So on the fly, I record analog loops through my launch pad, and then I, digitize them, so I have digital on-the-fly editing capabilities. It's really fun.
Awesome. Well, are you excited about playing at discoNOISE?
Yes, I am. You know what? I've done some shows. To be honest, I've barely started playing shows in the past couple years, and very few and far between. I'm not necessarily picky, but I started playing little shows where I know that not that many people are going to be there, so I can practice my flow. I don't want to play, but I've been doing it for a couple years now, and I feel like I'm finally ready to take that next step. So I've never done anything like this before. This is probably one of the biggest noise challenges I've ever had, so it's going to be great to conquer it.
I'm thrilled you're playing, and I'm really looking forward to your set. I think we're going to close out here. I just wanted to say this is Sonia Fierce, and you've been listening to Instant Interviews.